In today's vlog, we're gonna go diving with some of the scariest animals in the ocean, the great white sharks.
Sharks. I'm nervous.
That was out of control.
We were tossing up between doing the shark dive or not for 3 reasons. One is the price. This is not a cheap adventure. Number 2 is the seasickness. We've heard people got really seasick on the boat. It's a 3-hour boat ride. And number 3, there is a risk of not seeing any sharks. So we asked on Instagram what people that had done it thought of the adventure, and these were the replies. So we are booking it now. We're doing the shark cage dive with Calypso Star Charters because they are the only ones that offer day tours. It costs $561 and it includes everything you need for the day. It is a good idea to check their history of shark sightings, and if no sharks have been seen for a while, you run a higher risk of not seeing any. And we're all booked.
Like we said, one of the things that we're most scared of about this tour is not actually seeing the sharks, and fingers crossed we see a lot, is actually the seasickness. We've heard so many people get sick and they couldn't even get into the water.
And you got really seasick.
On the Kangaroo Island ferry, I was ruined. It was only a half-an-hour ferry, and then the next day I felt like shit. So we're going to the pharmacy. We're going to pick up some seasickness tablets. On the Shark Dive website, they do say take one the night before and one in the morning, so fingers crossed they work. The boat leaves from Port Lincoln, which is a town on the Lower Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. Port Lincoln is the seafood capital of Australia and is famous for great white shark diving. In fact, it's the only place in Australia where you can cage dive with great white sharks. We are about to hit the hay. I'm exhausted but super pumped for tomorrow. We're going to see hopefully 10 sharks.
I want to see lots of them.
Yeah, it was going to be a lot. A little nervous about the seasickness stuff though, so we're going to take the tablets, well, one of the tablets now, get some rest, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Woo! Today we are leaving the cats inside the van. It's not going to be a hot day and we're leaving them with heaps of water and fresh kitty litter. All the windows are blocked and the fans are on.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us. Over fields and through the country, letting go of everything but us. Over the rainbow. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night. Hundreds of miles.
So we have embarked on our journey, super excited.
Here it's time.
Yeah, so it's about what, 20 people on board?
About 5 stacks.
We're gonna go have some breakfast and I think we'll show you guys around the boat.
We got a well-served breakfast with heaps of fruits and muffins, and then we had an explanation from the captain on everything we needed to know about the boat and how to keep safe. Almost 2 hours in. How are you feeling?
I don't know, these bumps are getting me a little bit.
Deep in your chest. If we hold tight, we can chase the Mississippi through the night. Hundreds of
After a 3-hour boat ride, we have arrived at the Neptune Island Marine Park where we will dive. Calypso is permitted to use natural fish burley to attract great white sharks to their boat, which will increase our chances of seeing one.
Sharks.
Cold?
No, I'm nervous.
You see the shark?
No, I don't want to turn around.
That's what you're here for, yeah. Forget the cold. of control. We just came back up from our first dive. Maybe we might get in again, but now we're just having a look. There's a massive one. It's like 4 meters, 5 meters long. Hopefully we get some footage while we're up here on the boat.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every start, we are born again. Open your heart.
What a day. That was incredible. Best experience of my life, I think. I'm sad the day is over. We didn't get to go in the water again because we had 4 groups, but that was amazing. Highly recommend anyone that is planning on doing it.
After all the groups had gone in the water and seen sharks, the staff on the boat let anyone that wanted to go back to the cage go in, but with one catch: without wetsuits. The water was freezing, so we were not brave enough to go, but 3 guys went in and it's a pretty damn good effort.
Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall, staring out over miles.
Only after everyone was satisfied diving, we packed up and left. But before making our way back to the shore, the crew made a stop at Hopkins Island to show us where they take people swimming with sea lions. Now it's time to leave, get back to the van and see how the cats are.
Bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend.
Ah, Agostinho, too bright. What's that?
We are back in the van, cats were fine, everything was good, and this experience was by far one of the best things that we have done since being on the road for the last 8 months. It was amazing under the water. We have a whole new respect for sharks. They were like so peaceful, so majestic, but then a little bit aggressive sometimes too. But we're going to call that a wraps. Thanks for watching, and we're going to see you guys in the next video.